The red and white support have seen bigger headlines, no doubt, but this one lands with a particular weight. Not because it shifts title probabilities or rewrites the season's aims, but because it underlines where Sunderland now operate. The English top flight is not sentimental, it churns. And in an era where the Louis Dreyfus project is judged as much on sustainability as results, even the quieter decisions reveal how sharp the planning has become. Within the head coach's framework, the left wing-back role is designed as a release valve. When the press pins teams in, that runner is meant to stretch the far side, arrive on the blind shoulder, and turn sterile possession into cutbacks. The player in question, however, never truly became a week-to-week mechanism in that system. On paper, the profile suggested ball carrying and experience. In practice, it meant sporadic selection, limited rhythm, and an influence that never quite embedded itself in the automatisms of build-up or counter-pressing. When a specialist is only used in flashes, the role does not disappear. It is simply redistributed elsewhere. Here is the detail. Arthur Masuaku is set to link up with RC Lens, with Lensoir.com carrying the report. He arrived at the Stadium of Light on a free transfer last August, but has played just 127 minutes across 3 league appearances, with no involvement since October. The French club are pushing for a loan move without an option to buy, and the reasoning is straightforward. Minutes and suitability after a potential return to Turkey was rejected by Trabzonspor. Lens, lights on natural options down that side, view him as an experienced short-term solution, familiar with the environment from his youth years. So what changes next? Less than the emotion might suggest, and that is the point. This feels more like squad maintenance than disruption. A wage slot is cleared, a positional lane is defined, and space opens for a profile that better fits the system. In the immediate hierarchy, the next option is whoever has already earned trust in league matches, because trust is January's real currency. If Sunderland's internal answer is a younger wide defender with repeat sprint capacity and the willingness to function as both fullback and winger, depending on the phase, the staff will lean into that. If not, this is precisely where data-led recruitment comes into play. Identify a left-sided runner with volume overlaps, progressive carries, and the defensive timing to protect the back post when the shape tilts. A headline name is not required. Output and compatibility are. That ultimately is the clearest signal of Sunderland's evolution. The club is behaving like a settled, top-level operator, not a nostalgic underdog. Roles are defined, minutes are managed, and when the fit is not right, decisions are taken quickly to safeguard cohesion and cost control. Which leaves only one real question. Does this leave Sunderland short on depth? Or is it the kind of clean pruning that helps the group step forward again?